close that back door, please? Thank you. All right. First up, we have Missouri State, who will be advancing to play Evansville tomorrow afternoon. Their record increases to 17-13. With us, we have Coach Kelly Harper, along with Kenzie Williams, Liza Frent, and Tiana Snow. We will start off with the opening statement from the coach.
This has been a very long day for us. We're glad to be walking out of here with a win. Really proud of our team. We knew that Indiana State was going to come in and play hard, and it was going to be a good basketball game to watch, and that's a good team. They did a lot of really good things. It was what we expected, and just really proud of our team for staying poised, focused on what we need to do, and obviously able to pull away there at the end. But really good basketball team, really proud of my team.
All right, we will open it up to questions for the players. Turn to front.
Talk about Tiana, and it seems like she really kind of took the game into her own hands at times there to help pull away.
Go for it, but yeah, it's supposed to go to the players.
T played really well. She's an explosive player. She has the ability to affect the game on both ends of the court, and just really, gritted this one out and played really hard, played really smart, and we needed it tonight.
And Tiana, just to follow up with that, just to kind of talk about what were you thinking when the game was so close at halftime as far as what you had to do in that second half?
I just knew that we had to keep getting to the basket. We had to rebound more. We had to push the ball, and I just did whatever Coach Kelly told me to do.
Tiana, how tough was it to sit around and wait all day, then the game before you goes into overtime and have to wait longer?
It was just really boring. We didn't have anything to do. We were just so ready to go play at that point, and then they went into overtime, which made it 5 minutes longer with nothing to do. So.
It seemed like you couldn't quite pull away. It was a 2-point game with 6 minutes to go. How'd you keep from getting frustrated at that point?
Our defense, we know that when shots aren't falling, we have to rely on something. So that's got to be your defense. And Coach Kelly tells us that all the time. And that's where we were getting stops. And if they're not scoring and we're not scoring, we're still ahead.
Kenzie, what did you think the key was in the second half?
I think, like T said, just getting defensive stops and rebounding. I think that was the key the whole game, and we knew that coming in that they were going to be aggressive on the offensive end and the defensive end when it came to rebounding. So we just needed to get those rebounds and those loose balls and be able to score in transition.
Liza, were you more comfortable in the second half than the first?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, we were all getting into the flow and just trying to play the best defense that we could. And once our defense stepped up, our offense came a lot easier, and everybody just kind of flowed into the game, and we took the lead and went on a really big run.
Kenzie, what about playing Evansville tomorrow, another team that you played just recently?
We were just whoever won that game, we were ready to play. So we're going to get ready and shoot around tomorrow and be ready to play.
They're fresh in your mind, obviously, having just played them 7 days ago. What will be the big key for you tomorrow against them?
Doing what we do best and executing our stuff. If we execute our stuff, we'll be fine.
Any more questions for the players?
Just Kenzie, have you seen Tiana play any better than she did tonight? That's pretty important.
Yeah, she's played great tonight. She's a great player, and I know she has that capability to do that every night, so we look for her to do that, and it was awesome that she could.
Is that it? All right. Thank you, ladies. You guys are free to go. Yeah, right out that door.
It seems like in a tournament setting, the more easy baskets you can get, maybe it opens things up offensively. You're defense was able to transition into some layups.
Yeah, I thought that was really key for us tonight. Our best offense for several minutes there was our defense, and we actually tried to do a few more traps to try to generate some steals to give us some transition opportunities because our half-court offense was a little stagnant due to their defense. I mean, Indiana State really does a great job in their half-court defense.
What does it say about your team? Every time they made a run to get back in the game, you guys had a big, powerful punch to come back.
I think our team is really confident. I mean, we're coming in to this game with an 8-game winning streak. It doesn't mean anything when you get to tournament time, but however, it's given our players a lot of confidence in our system, confidence in what we do. So I think, when a team makes a run, they don't panic. They just go back to the basics, and they trust that somebody's going to step up and make a play.
Coach, did you see that run coming? I mean, you guys had a 4-point lead with 5 minutes left. Did you see it being a 20-point game?
No, I did not see it being a 20-point game. It was not a 20-point game. That's just what the scoreboard says at the end. We had players get to the free throw line. We had players get some buckets off rebounds. I thought we were still pressing the gas pedal, several trips in a row late in the game, and it was able to get that score up like it was.
Seeing Drake get defeated in overtime right before you guys, was there anything you said to them before the game while watching that?
Well, honestly, we were just enjoying watching a good basketball game. I think for our team, we talked about, not really needing to want anybody. You don't really want anybody to win. I also said Evansville is a hot team right now. They're coming off 2 wins. They're playing really well. Their seniors were outstanding and have been outstanding in the last 2 games. So they're going to be a tough team. I did tell our players that. That's a really good basketball team. But we didn't really talk much about Drake.
Coach, is it difficult at all in a tournament like this with so much on the line when you have to win 3 games in 3 days to win it all? Is it difficult to focus to get the kids to focus one game at a time? For our group, I don't think it is. I think each team is different, and I think as a coach, you have to evaluate the mindset and the attitude that your current team has. And for this team, I didn't feel like they're looking ahead. I felt like they were looking right at who they're playing. They do have a big goal in mind, that's for sure, but I think they understand where their focus has to be. I think it's there. I think for us, I was actually a little bit more concerned that we would come out a little tight. I don't think we did, but that was my biggest concern going into this game.
Any more questions for the coach? No? All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right.
with Coach Joey Wells and Sierra Caesar and Rachel Mahon. And Coach, if you would like to start with your opening statement.
I want to thank the Missouri Valley and then St. Charles. They've put on another great tournament. I've had an opportunity to be part of this. This is my third time. And just the workers, the people, everybody does just such a wonderful job. In regards to the game, that's why I'm talking about such the great activities that we had here for the conference. We struggled tonight. You know, we knew we were going to have to get ourselves into the 60s, 65 to the high 60s to have an opportunity to win this game, and I think we missed some things down the stretch. But I'm proud of the way our players fought and didn't give up.
Questions for the players?
Sierra, you were kind of a catalyst when you guys started making that comeback. They were up 7. You guys made a run. What did you guys really do to adjust and come back in that?
We just told ourselves that we really have to come out and just fight. It's all or nothing. Nothing's promised. We didn't know if we was going to be able to play tomorrow. So we just had to come out and give everything that we had in order to make a run.
And Rachel, you're senior. It's not the outcome that you wanted, but can you kind of summarize your college career up to this point?
I think I had a fantastic college career, you know, especially getting the opportunity just to play D1 ball. So I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I think we did a good job when we went out with a bang. So.
And either one, where do you guys think? Do you guys think that you guys should go to a postseason tournament like the CBI or maybe the NIT? Either one.
I think we deserve it. I mean, our record doesn't show up, but I think we deserve to get picked too.
All right. I guess. Sierra, what's something that you're really looking forward into going into the next season, being a junior?
Just looking forward to playing with the people that I do have coming back and the people that we have coming in, and also playing for Coach Wells. I think it's going to be another great year for us to come back and just play together and just go out and try a little bit harder next time.
Anything in particular that for your own personal goals?
Just continue to play hard, get better. Be able to knock down open shots when my teammates pass me the ball, and just play better defense as well.
Okay. All right.
It looked like you guys had a mental breakdown right at the end. Like, want to walk me through that point where you were like super close to tying the game and it kind of just got away from you guys?
Yeah, we had. It was one of those deals where it was little possessions, and it was. I remember the run where we needed a stop. We got the stop, but then we didn't get the rebound. So they get the rebound put back. You know, so instead of taking it from 4, now it goes to 6. And then the next possession we come down, we force them into a tough shot. They miss it. They get the rebound. Then we tie them up. So it's a jump ball, and it's their ball out of bounds. So again, instead of taking it from 6, having a chance to take it back to 4, they score on the out of bounds play. Now it goes to 8. And it was just those 2 little toughness plays, we give up 2 offensive rebounds that end up in 4 points instead of pushing it the other way. And I think it took some of the air out of us. And then we came down, had an opportunity to make a shot. It was a good shot, good offense, just didn't fall for us. And then we started pressing a little bit too much, And then, again, I don't want to take anything away from them. I think Snow did a great job. The young lady knows what her strength is, and she goes after it and plays hard. And then it's a well-coached team. So
I don't think there's any more questions for the players. So, ladies, you guys are good to go. Thank you.
Sure, thanks.
Coach, you guys had a lot of turnovers tonight. 23 of them turned in 26 points.
Yeah.
What do you think was the cause of those tonight?
It's got to be them. They did a good job of anticipating passes. I can't say it was us because they ended up with 15 steals out of those. And that was the tough part. It wasn't. I made the comment at halftime that it wasn't us just throwing the ball away. It was us throwing the ball to them. And so we know we struggle to score. And again, if you look at that and you go 15 steals, they got 24 points or 26 off of turnovers, yet they still shot 38%. So we have things in place that, that we do good. Defensively, we can get stops when we need them. You just can't play defense when you throw the ball to the other team and it leads to layups or fouls. And so again, I think it's a combination of some bad decisions on all part, but defensively they did a great job of jumping the passing lanes and making some plays.
You're in your 4th year at Indiana State. Are you guys going in the direction that you expected?
This was definitely not the year that we were hoping for. Anytime you have 7 seniors, your expectations are high, But I also know that with these 7 seniors, they've had a lot of turnover in terms of the coaching staff. I started as the assistant, and then this is my first year as the head coach. And so they've actually been through 2 head coaches, and then they've actually been through 7 different assistant coaches, you know what I mean? And actually 3 complete different staffs, when you talk about assistant coaches. And so I think that hurts them, in terms of knowing what to expect, and then just the relationship part of it. When you get into your senior year, there's other things that pop up. What am I going to do after this? And I don't think they had the relationship that they would have had with the assistant coaches had they been here with them for, the year before, 2 years down the road. So part of that is, like I said, just a bad scenario for them in terms of the turnover of the staff that they went through in their 4 years.
Going into next season, what are you really looking to do? You said you're losing 7 seniors. Your roster still looks relatively young. So what are your expectations?
We have high expectations. Right or wrong, every season my expectation is going to go into wanting to battle for a Missouri Valley Conference championship. And in order to do that, our guard play has to get better in terms of we have to get some players in that can shoot the basketball, because that's something we struggled from the three-point line, which will allow us to open up penetration in our post play. So our guard play really has to get better, and I think we've made some strides that way with some kids. We had 4 early commitments, and so we have 3 scholarships left.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you guys very much.